So, welcome back with the second map of the Go Champions League match between Na'Vi and HellRaisers. The first one, Overpass, ended 16-6 in favor of Na'Vi. They had a very good, or a normal CT side, and then a very good start on the terrorist side, so they won the pistol round and just carried it away from that point on. So, both teams are about to get ready. Should be going live with the knife round in a second. Now let's talk about the possible outcomes of this map. You all know that Na'Vi likes dust2. But HellRaisers have decided to play that map against Na'Vi. So they must have some deeper thoughts about that. Let's talk about the stats of HellRaisers on dust2. In the past 3 months, they have played dust2 4 times. They have won every single time, but it's been against teams like Killerfish, Kick, Aces, and GGWP. I don't want to take anything away from any of the teams in this list, but it's definitely not the same skill level as Na'Vi. So you could argue that HellRaisers had the time to prepare some strategies. They had also the time to test it in official games. And now it's the time to actually prove that they are working against Na'Vi. If HellRaisers win this map, they could close the gap to 3 points against, between Na'Vi and themselves. HellRaisers actually will win the knife round and swap to the CT side. So that's actually the recent development in the game, is that dust2 gets more and more CT sided the longer you actually have time to adjust yourself to the changes that have been implemented lately. Kind of end up in a CT-sided dust2, which is a little, I always liked that dust2 is a terrorist-sided map, and it kind of made everything so much more interesting, because when a team is really good on the CT side and they have everything settled, they have a few aggressive setups or something like that, it made this map so interesting to watch. Now it kind of gets shifted around. Now the terrorists need to have good setups, and if the CTs are aggressive sometimes, out of 15 rounds, have 2 or 3 different aggressive setups that you randomly utilize when it is, when you feel like it, then the CTs can actually take it 10-5 sometimes. The distribution of wait. So if HellRaisers get the first kill, the likelihood of winning the whole round is 84%. Let's see if they can achieve that goal in this pistol round against Na'Vi. Their enemies are defensively set up on the terrorist side right now, and Mu gets the first kill onto Guardian already. Good headshot. He's accompanied by Kuchi, who's just drawing the fire. And now let's Mu retreat into the A bomb site while the Na'Vi squad is already on the platform. Angel punishes one, and Kuchi from shore takes out C's, makes it a 2v5. Flamey is still in the middle, but he gets pushed by all of them. He shoots one of them mid-air, another one goes down. It's a 2v2 suddenly, but Adren puts down Flamey, who was down to 4 HP. Now Sue's on the bomb site. He's got the bomb in hand, and he will put it down as fast as possible to at least get that additional money in the bank. And now he planted for short, even though he knows that the CTs have short under control. So this kind of a weird choice by Zeus to make, especially as the CTs are moving in. They could defuse the bomb without, without worrying about him too much. And they will face him both at the same time. No chance to stand for Zeus. He's going down to the 5-7 of Doja, actually. HellRaisers with the first round on the board. And Na'Vi with the bomb plant. So we will probably see a more or less full save. Oh, or a full buy. Let's see. Na'Vi is going for the weird stuff. AK-4Cs, grenades as well. Guardian with the Glock. No. Yeah. As soon as I want to call somebody out that hasn't bought a rifle, he decides to buy a rifle. So Guardian and C's with the AKs. Tech 9s for Zeus and Flamey, and an Uzi for Edward. He really likes that gun. Seems like he had a vacation in America or something like that. I heard that gangsters use that in drive-by shootings and stuff like that. Maybe even GTA 5 has inspired him to get this weapon more often. Let's see if Na'Vi can actually win it against the 3 FAMASs in the hands of HellRaisers, an M4A1 and an MP9 for Moo. And it looks like Na'Vi will start off with a slow build-up. They have 3 on short and 2 at A long. So A long will be the linchpin for the strategy. If Guardian and Flamey go down to Kucha over here, it's going to be a very hard A bomb site take for Na'Vi. But if they get that frag, and that's what they are doing, but Adren with a double kill puts both of them down. Move with 1 as well from the A bomb site. Now C's is able to draw it back to a 2v2 situation, but Danger is already on the heels of Edward, and Edward hasn't spotted him yet. Danger just waits for the feed to show up, and there he goes. 2v1 situation seized. The youngster in the Na'Vi squad needs to hold on to it, but it won't happen. Doja has the FAMAS control of death, and he saves the AK as well. Goes for the bomb defuse, and Angel saves the M4A1. HellRaisers survived that scare that Na'Vi has provided. Thanks to the bomb plant in the first round, they went for those 2 AKs, and they will go for that as well. Now, again, this time it's going to be a Galil for Edward, AK for Seized, and Guardian goes for the Scout. Another AK actually by Flamey, so major investment by Na'Vi. They want to keep the CT's economy as low as possible, and that's one kind of tool to take the first half, or to take the terrorist half. If you keep the CT's money low, they can't afford the AWPs. You can kind of take the momentum in the later stages of the half, because you run down the economy. But right now, Kucha and Adren have the better of the terrorists, and they make it a 3v5 situation already. The bomb is dropped at A long, and Na'Vi have no control whatsoever. They have 3 CTs to work against in A long before they can actually do something about the control. And there it is. Together they will take them apart. Flamey and Guardian with the frag onto Moo. Now Edward catches 1 on the rotation. It's Angel who's down to 38 HP right now. He goes for the re-peek. He catches the head of Edward but doesn't hit it. And now HellRaisers are encircling the terrorists right now. Even though Na'Vi are in control of the A platform, they need to plant a bomb before they can face off against the CTs retaking it. 3 flash grenades on the CTs and 1 Molotov and 1 smoke grenade. It is good on the equipment. Now they need to utilize that equipment to success. Flamey with the first frag onto Kucha in this retake situation, and then with another one, then runs out of bullets and takes out the P2000. Goes to work with that and actually finishes Edward off to make it a 3-0 scoreline in favor of HellRaisers. Adren with a triple kill in this crucial time. HellRaisers can fall back onto him. He actually has boosted his ping. If you take a look at that, I have talked about that in the first map already. But HellRaisers moved all their players to Kiev to have the ping issue eliminated. Angel, Adren and Moo now have huge normal pings. They should be able to do better online with those pings. Doja with the nade frag onto C's on the B bomb site, and Doja tries to ring off another one. Then the terrorist slips through his fingers. Flamey gets smoked off. Na'Vi calls off that B kind of stress attack. They just wanted to stress the players over there to keep them on their heels and keep them awake. And now Na'Vi swings back to the A bomb site with the Scout in Guardian's hands. He needs to connect to the head of somebody. Otherwise this investment is not really worth it. And if he only gets a tag or something, the CTs can easily just let that player fall back into a very defensive situation or position and just have him survive the round, let his teammates do the work. Right now it seems like Na'Vi are trying to get it done on the A long approach. Kucha closes out 2 really quickly. Another one follows straight after that. It's Guardian alone, and he got that tag. But now Moo has his crosshair pinned down on the Slovakian AWP player, and HellRaisers make it 4-0. And thanks to those weird buy rounds that Na'Vi went for, they are struggling on the money right now. They had to toss a few weapons around, but in the end they ended up with everything they want to have. AWP for Guardian, everybody has helmet and armor and all the nades they need as well. So the 5th round will be deciding where this game is going. Can Na'Vi close the gap to 3 rounds and maybe even make it a 4-2 scoreline, or is HellRaisers able to just take it away from this point out? Now move with the first shot, but he didn't hit it, so Seized hits his head, and Adren hits Seized's head. It's a 4v4. Oh, Adren runs out of HP soon, but he just makes Flamey run out of HP with his headshot, makes it a 3v4. Doja is down to 37 as well, and Adren is still on the A platform trying to fight for his life, but goes down to Zeus, and Guardian puts down Angel. Quickly, the terrorists are drawing it back, but Kucher is just standing there clicking away onto Edward after he took out Guardian. And with a triple kill, Kucher will win the round for HellRaisers, making 5-0, and actually sits on top of his squad with 8 frags together with Adren. On the other side, we have 3 frags for Guardian, Flamey, and Seized. And, well, yeah, 2 and 1 for Zeus and Edward. Not really worth mentioning. Na'Vi with another rifle buy. They have the loser bonus to work with. And they go for the Galil for Flamey. Rest of the squad with AKs. The terrorists are building up the strategy like you're used to on dust2. Have middle control at first, have one control A long, and usually there's somebody hanging out in B tunnels, but it seems like Na'Vi are very confident that the CTs will never push that position, so they don't actually have anyone around the B tunnels right now. Seized tries to find somebody in middle, and he gets that frag onto Adren. Good job by Seized, getting away with his life. On top of that, makes it so much harder for the CTs to adjust their positions. And the T's will work on that advantage that they have. They put one in B tunnels to take care of that, and the rest will push the A bomb site together. They have one to work against. It's Moo. He puts down Zeus, drops the bomb as well, and C's just still waiting in lower B tunnels. He's so low that he can't do anything on the active push. He needs to come from behind, and Angel gets a kill onto Guardian. Actually gets another one onto Flamey in A long. Good job by Angel to draw it back to a 2v2. Now 2v1 thanks to Doja's headshot onto Edward, and C's is now coming from an unexpected angle, and he puts down Angel. He could pick up that bomb. He knows that Doja is somewhere around that position. He doesn't exactly know where Doja is, but Doja knows exactly where Seized is. Seized goes for the fake plant, and Doja isn't fooled by that. Double kill for him in the round. Double kill for Angel. Together they made this round happen for HellRaisers. Na'Vi were in control of A long already. Then suddenly Angel stepped it up. Got 2 frags over there. Doja saves his teammate's life as well. And HellRaisers with a 6-round lead against Na'Vi, looking good in the second map. They have lost the first one 16-6, and they have quite a deficit to make up for. Now Angel and Kucher with the 2 first frags, 1 in B tunnels, 1 in A long. 3v4 situation, now 3v3, 3v1 suddenly, as Angel Adren gets 1. It's Guardian to get the frag onto him and make it a 2v1 again. Guardian still standing, and he just swiftly clicks away onto Angel. What a frag by Guardian. Briefly stopped to take him down. And now it's a 1v1. Doja is once again the guy that the HellRaiser squad looks at. He's behind the big box in middle, and Guardian doesn't know yet. Will he check that corner? It's a crucial play for Guardian. He checks B tunnels and exposes himself to Doja. No question who will win that fight at that position. 7-0 in favor of HellRaisers. But so many 1v1 situations. Their economy is not looking too good right now. They only have... Oh, wait. They only have a few thousand left after buying. Look at that. So Na'Vi can still force the CTs on a save, maybe even a double save if they don't watch their economy. So they are not out of this half yet. And on the terrorist side, you can quickly, if you have figured out where the CT's weakness is, you can quickly abuse that to get closer and closer, then force them on a save. Make it 7-5 in a matter of a few rounds. And that could be possible. They don't have too many nades anymore, but they need to hit those headshots. HellRaisers have 1 in A long. It's Kucher. He's got no support whatsoever. So Edward and Flamey could get Kucher removed from A long. They could push the A bomb site together from 2 different angles, and Ren and Moo would be cut off from their squad members. Guardian with the headshot onto Adren, but Kucha gets a kill onto Edward. Now Kucha needs to be killed as soon as possible. He can keep the terrorists from planting until his support arrives, and Doja and Angel are already close by in CT spawn. Now they get ambushed from behind. It's seized, and he puts down 2 of the players to low HP, but Guardian and Zeus are not really feeling better. 24 for Guardian, 16 for Zeus. On the other side, we have Doja with 8 and Angel on 15. Kucha is the guy with the most HP. He needs to be the guy to draw this to a close for HellRaisers. Now Doja says he doesn't even need Kucha right now. He takes out Guardian on his own. Now Zeus is pushed by 2. And even though he gets a headshot onto Angel, Kucha is there to capitalize and make it 8-0. HellRaisers with a very good CT side on dust2. Could actually mean that they have prepared some special strategies on the terror side as well. And that Na'Vi is looking at a very, very hard struggle to win this map, if they are actually able to do it. So you still have 7 rounds to go for in this first half on the second map, but even though Na'Vi made it a 1v1 situation in quite a few rounds, I don't actually think that it's because HellRaisers was weak in those rounds, but because Na'Vi was exceptionally strong in those rounds. And HellRaisers were always able to still win those rounds when Na'Vi was strong. So they need to do something about their play right now. Maybe speeding things up is the way to go right now. And they caught the CTs off guard a little bit. Good flash work by Na'Vi, getting 2 frags. But Mu is still standing there. He rings off the first shot, gets a frag, calls in for the supporters. Edward goes to work in middle onto Angel. Flamey removes Mu from A long, and it's a 4v1 situation in favor of the terrorists. Doja is in middle, and he's waiting for Edward. And he will find that frag. He could get another one, but Zeus is there. And Doja was too low already. 8-1. Na'Vi with the first round in the 9th round. So it took them 9 rounds to figure out how HellRaisers click, how they can get themselves the edge. And probably it was just because they surprised HellRaisers in this round. Na'Vi was just speeding it up. Unusually fast play by Na'Vi. HellRaisers was not in positions yet. You could see that in CT spawn when they were all around here and Na'Vi was firing at them from short. It looked like HellRaisers was like, oh my god, they are here already? Wait, I thought we have at least 10 more seconds to work with until they make their go. So that round actually broke HellRaisers' economy and made them safe. Na'Vi is looking at maybe an 8-2 scoreline. And they could, well, probably not make the CT save one more round. Doja and Flamey trade frags in the B bomb site. Flamey with another one there. And it's looking promising for Na'Vi. HellRaisers on the backstep with 2 players. They send Kucha through middle and Angel through the very back. Let's see if Kucha can make anything happen with his USP. He spots Zeus and retreats quickly. Lets Mu take over, and Mu goes down to Flamey. Now Kucha and Angel, the last hope for the CTs. Angel is behind the B tunnels actually. And Kucha came so close and taking Zeus down. 2 HP remaining for the in-game leader of Na'Vi. Now Angel with the P250 comes back from B lower tunnels, and he could take out more terrorists if they only expose themselves to him. And now he's dancing around with Guardian, and he's running out of bullets as well. Goes out into the open. Guardian will finish him off finally. Na'Vi with the second round on the board, making it a 6-round difference, and HellRaisers go for the bye. There's no use for them saving another round. They can afford a few rifles, and they're feeling confident right now. So they're going for the AWP for Mu. Angel with a 5.7 only, and FAMAS for Kucha. So you could argue it would have been better for them to save, but let's see if they pick up that first frag. They are countering A long right now. And the terrorists spread out, just checking for any CT's aggression. Holding on to their angles at first. Flamey covers B tunnels, Edward with A long. And Na'Vi haven't... Did they? Well, they tried it last round and they actually made it happen on the B bomb site, but they haven't had any rifle round on the B bomb site so far. No B mid execution or something. Na'Vi only went for the A bomb site, to be honest. If I'm not completely mistaken. Yeah, they ended up on A in the majority at least. So now they are going for the B mid execution. Kind of expected, to be honest. HellRaisers should have should have at least prepared themselves for a push like that if Na'Vi haven't utilized that so far. Edward with 2 quick opening frags on the B bomb site makes it a 3v5 already, and the CTs need to save. If they lose another rifle, it could be crucial for them and their economy. Zeus with the frag onto Adren, catches him hopping off into the CT spawn. Doesn't let him get away though. Kucha and Mu with the AWP and the FAMAS. If Kucha goes down, Mu will probably fall as well. And the whole Na'Vi squad on committed to remove those rifles. Kucha with a good first spray, then goes down to Flamey as he runs out of bullets. Mu is the last man for the CTs. He's got the most valuable weapon, but will he be the most valuable player? He certainly won't against Flamey's double kill. 8-3 in favor of HellRaisers, but Na'Vi win 3 straight rounds and close the gap to 5 only. HellRaisers back on a save, and that will help Na'Vi get their own economy up to a point where they can use it to maybe lose a round or 2 in a row and still be able to buy up, keep the pressure high on the CTs, make them crumble after winning 2 rounds on the CT side. The terrorists are coming back or something like that, you know. Just having that momentum shift around a little bit and play with the economy. Good job by Guardian picking off Mu. Another one goes down, and that flick shot onto Adren. Even though it was an anti-eco round, you have to hit those shots with the AWP, and it's by far not easy to hit those mid-air jumping shots or quick scopes. Guardian on point, making it 8-4. HellRaisers back on rifles. They kind of threw this previous round away. They went for outright aggression all over the place and just jumped into the Na'Vi players, trying to get it over with as fast as possible. Long push by Na'Vi. They have 4 players working there, one with the bomb, hanging back a little bit, trying to support his teammates, but they're running out of nades, and Adren makes him run out of players as well. Only 2 players surviving for the terrorists in a long, and sees this in middle, trying to catch a CT on the rotation, and he will do that onto Angel. Now he's called, and the CTs can adjust their positions. They know that there's one more player around long, one in middle, so where is the last one? Guardian with the frag on long, making it a 3v3 again. Adren is down to 9 HP. He needs to have his teammates do some work for him, and Mu is doing a good job taking out Guardian, his AWP counterpart. Mu actually got himself a few really good kills against Guardian, and there is another one onto C's. 3 kills for Adren and 2 for Mu. The A bomb side is covered by them, and HellRaisers won't let Na'Vi get there too easily. If they let them get there at all, HellRaisers usually put up a really good fight on the A bomb side, and Na'Vi should try to go for a few more B executions. It seemed to be quite effective. Maybe make the CTs think that you will attack A once again, and then quickly get a rotation going. Kucha with the frag onto Edward, but Kucha and Mu are down to 44 and 21 HP. So Edward did his job. He damaged the CTs, but Mu is still standing, and he's still got his AWP to work with. Sees this going down 3v5 in favor of the CTs, even though their members are quite low on HP. The terrorists don't necessarily know how low they are, and well, you can't just magically kill them. You still need to commit your crosshair to one of those players, and if they show up together on your screen, the other one will most likely kill you while you shoot his teammate. Now Flamey tries to open up on the A bomb side. He catches Mu off guard there. Good job by Flamey. 3v4. And a Molotov rings out. Draws the CT out into the open. And Ren goes down to Flamey as well. Double kill once again. And a triple for him. Making it a 2v3 situation in favor of the terrorists. Good work on the A bomb side together. Zeus and Flamey opened up. And now Guardian will come in with the bomb planted and have themselves prepare for the CT retake. Angel goes down. Doja is alone now against 3 players, and Flamey got a triple kill already. Zeus exposes himself. Good headshot by Doja, making it a 2v1 again. He still has the time to work with. He knows that there's one on the A platform now, thanks to the bomb, and Guardian will play around with him from above. He rains 1 bullet basically. So is it rain, or how would he drops bullets and makes it a 9-5 scoreline. Last round of this first half in the second map approaching. Na'Vi could make it 9-6. They have all the AWPs they need, and they get that frag. Seized on the crossover onto Angel. Doja is tagged up as well. Good damage dealt by the terrorists, and the CTs only have 5.7s and a deagle for Kucha and 1 rifle to work with. So it should be rather easy for Na'Vi to get it done. But if you walk into that 5.7 unsuspectingly, you could go down really fast. And Mu is showing what I say. Then Flamey with the refrag makes it a 4v3 and neglects that equalizer. Kucha was there to support Mu, but he got caught as well. And sees puts down a Dren. Doja in CT spawn. Can't do anything else anymore except for dying. And a 9-6 in favor of HellRaisers, but a good comeback in the later stage of the first half for Na'Vi. Doing massive work over there is Flamey with 18 frags. He had numerous triple kill rounds. And, well, if you have one member in your squad that repeatedly picks up 3 kills in a row in one round, you only need to kill 2 more CTs, and most likely you are in a number advantage position, so you can more or less easily win those rounds. That's why Na'Vi came back. Look at Edward though, only able to pick up 4 frags. Not a best match for him on dust2 right now, but the same goes for Angel. He is the lurker, and on the CT side it's kinda hard to lurk, especially if the terrorists are going for a long all the time. Now Na'Vi on the CT side, and that mad push by the terrorists straight into the B bomb site, opposed by 3 CTs. However, they get themselves the first 2 frags, and another one goes down to Edren. 2v4 in favor of the terrorists. The CTs on a hasty rotation. I have 1 in B tunnels and 1 from front B. HellRaisers needs to hold on to the bomb. It's ticking away slowly but surely, and Flamey is coming in from B tunnels. The terrorists don't know yet, I think, or they are so trustful that they don't even care. Now Flamey with the first frag. The terrorists now know where he's coming from. Mu plays around with him a little bit. There goes Flamey onto Kucha, but he quickly goes down to Edren. Triple kill in the pissed round for Edren, and Mu is doing a good job as well, not only handling the AWP but also picking up 2 frags in the pissed round, making it 10-6 in favor of HellRaisers. And now they can try to get their economy to a stage where they can afford to pressure the CTs a little bit with maybe stupid looking rounds. Mu gets tagged by C's, however. Na'Vi is committed to this round already. They have a deagle for Flamey, UMP for Edward, and 2 scouts on C's and Guardian. Na'Vi refuse to save. Angel with the first frag though onto Flamey. The deagle gets taken out on short. Na'Vi gets tagged as Guardian gets tagged as well. Has to retreat into the A bomb site, and HellRaisers will execute on A long. Edren uses his AK to put down C's. Guardian with the scope. Oh, he was just unscoping as the terrorist showed up on his screen. Now he's got a problem. He's pushed from 2 different directions. Edward needs to step in with his UMP and cover his teammate as Doja goes to work onto C's. Kucha blows Guardian apart, and Doja hoses down his second frag and makes it 11-6. So huge investment for Na'Vi. It didn't pay off, so now they are on a real save, and they should do that for the next round as well, or maybe force it up in the next round. And what, looking confused or just taunting Mu? I don't know. But a 4-man CT stack on the A bomb site, and the B player is going for the information. So great play by Na'Vi so far, I have to say, because HellRaisers haven't lost a single point of HP, and they now know that CTs are going for the aggression. Doja closes that out with his deagle. Got a cool combination of Uzi and deagle. Deagle as the long range, and Uzi for the close quarter comeback. Comeback? No, combat. That's how it's called. 4v5 in favor of the terrorists, and the B bomb site is left completely open for the T's to take, but they are so committed to the A bomb site they don't even realize. They let Mu stand there and shoot the CTs down. He whittles their HP away. Zeus is down to 19. Edward is down to 60 already from a previous tag of Mu. And now the rest of the terrorist squad will move in. The CTs are pushing into long, but Mu just keeps them at bay with another headshot onto Guardian. He could have picked up another 2 kills with the USP, but his teammates were already around to take them out and make it 12-6. 6-round lead in favor of HellRaisers. The CTs are getting to the rifles just now in the 4th round of the second half. So it's a very late buy for the CTs right now, and they don't have too many nades. That second round investment majorly screwed their economy and maybe even screwed Na'Vi as a whole. Now they have a 2 and 3 split on B and the A bomb side. There's nobody to cover middle right now, but HellRaisers don't actually... Well, they could have aggression in middle with those 3 players, but they firstly want to control A short and then see what's happening over there. At the same time, Angel is now pushing forward into middle. HellRaisers have all the openings. It seems like the CTs are just waiting for them to execute. Zeus is still in CT spawn. Guardian covers short. Flamey covers middle, covers A long, and they can support each other quite nicely. Guardian can throw flashes for Flamey. Flamey can adjust his aim for Guardian. If Guardian just falls back to A long, they have good coverage on the A bomb side, and that's what is going to happen. HellRaisers on the execution. They are entering the bomb side. Adren is there. He doesn't spot anyone, and there is Guardian. Suddenly he chimes in from his usual position, the car. It shouldn't be too surprising, but the terrorists lose 2 players really quickly. Now Kuchev puts down one of the CTs, but Edward with the refrag onto Doja on the A platform. Now Kuchev with another refrag, and sees with the refrag onto Moo. Makes it a 2v1 situation. Kuche is in A long. The bomb is dropped on A platform, and the CTs know where it's at, so they just have to close Kuche out on his way to the slope. And Seized will do that with a headshot. 12-7. Na'Vi with the first rifle round on the board, making it look not so bad anymore. Edward with 5 kills only managed to pick up 1 frag in the 5 rounds on the CT side, and I really wonder what's happening to him right now. Just maybe he gets caught off guard by all the lurkers on dust2 right now, or maybe he's not even hitting his own shots on top of that. There are a few possibilities. Let's see if he can do better in the next rounds. Na'Vi certainly need him to step up to get back into this game. They have a 5-round difference to work up, and HellRaisers are still looking at a few rifle rounds to go with. Actually, probably only this one. Yeah. If they plant the bomb and maybe get 2 weapons to the next round or something like that, which is highly unlikely. They could get another buy round. But if Na'Vi win this, they can close in onto a 12-9, maybe even 12-10. Well, 12-9 is the most that they could achieve before HellRaisers get themselves rifles, I think. Let's see if HellRaisers can win this round and keep that from happening, basically. It's looking like a B mid split. And 2 players inside the B bomb site. They don't have any support close, but Seized is just hosing them down. Moo and Angel quickly go down without replying. Flamey now has some trouble against Adren. Both players go down to low HP, but Zeus is coming in from A long already. And that's the lurk play that I was talking about. Zeus is coming in from behind. A long wasn't covered. And like that, it's a 2v5 situation. HellRaisers won't plant the bomb anymore, and they will save, or try to save, 2 rifles. Let's see if they can do that. CT is coming in from behind, and it's going to happen. HellRaisers stay with their rifles. They keep them, but Na'Vi win the round. And that was thanks to that double kill by Seized. He stalled the B move completely. Then Zeus came in from middle to take out Adren, or was it Angel? As I said, I mixed those 2 players up just because their names start with A. Yeah, my brain and its ways to function, or maybe even malfunction. I don't know. HellRaisers though, with the rebuy, basically they have 1 more AK to work with, and P250 for Doja. On the other side we have Na'Vi with the AWP for Guardian, who's tagged down already, and he's taking a more defensive approach on the A bomb side, just hiding away, exposing his head only, so if he gets hit, he would have been dead anyway. So his HP gets kind of taken out of the matter. And he might face off against the terrorists in a second. They are building up their A execution already. with Kucha on A long. He has to battle against Zeus and Flamey and possibly even Guardian. If he picks up both frags, which is unlikely already, he could walk into more CT's opposition. Let's see. Guardian on the low HP. He's changing his position and the wrong moment to change it. Move with the frag, and now the A bomb site is completely open for the terrorists to take. They have 2 CTs to work against in A long, and they don't know yet, but they will put down the bomb, and the CTs are preparing themselves for the retake. Angel is trying to get away. He's stuck on the baskets in the A platform. Unfortunate moment to be stuck on the A platform as Na'Vi is coming in with the retake, and in a second Zeus decimated the terrorist. Only Doja who's standing with his P250. The bomb is planted for him, but they are drawing him out already. They're just firing away. Now he picks up the first frag, but Cease is taking care of him, and Edward was on the defuse already. So 12-9 in favor of HellRaisers still, but Na'Vi get closer and closer. 3 rounds in a row. 3 more to go until they have equalized the score. HellRaisers with 2 Galils now and 3 AKs thanks to the bomb plant. They decide to keep the pressure as high as possible, even though the economy is looking good for Na'Vi. They have 2 AWPs for Edward and Guardian. Saving one that Moo dropped helped them majorly. Flaming Guardian though with the frags after Moo puts down one, then Kucha with another one on the A long, and once again it's the A bombs are being attacked by HellRaisers round after round, and round after round they hit the brick wall. Even if it's not Zeus this time, it's Guardian picking up 3 frags and Ren going for the knife there. Big chaotic fight between Guardian and Adren in the end, but Guardian managed to have his teammates around and make it 12-10. And so it's either Guardian or Zeus stepping up. Sometimes it's Cease on the B bomb side. Flamey is in there as well. And it's just looking so good for Na'Vi right now. It just looks like HellRaisers on the first half. And the same goes for HellRaisers on the terrorist side. They don't really look very innovative or, you know, trying different things. They're not creative at the moment. And it gets punished by Na'Vi. All those A executions. All those A executions get handled by Na'Vi so good, and it doesn't seem like HellRaisers can find a way to actually attack the A bomb site effectively. Now they're going for a double AWP setup on the terrorist side. Not the most usual decision to make, but it will still result for some teams. Maybe HellRaisers can make it happen. They were going for those peaks to the cross, to the B bomb site. They tried to weaken that bomb site already before Doja can actually do something about it. But, well, they didn't hit those shots, and Doja had to hit his shot, and he did it onto Cease. Now the B bomb site is weakened, but at the same time, Adren opens up the A bomb site. HellRaisers needs to figure out where to go. They still have Flamey to work against close by. Look at Adren though, picking off Guardian. Good headshot onto him. Angel now with the AWP. Not hitting those 2 shots. Probably easy shots for usual AWP players, and Moo shows him how it's done. Goes to work through the door, and HellRaisers are finally back on the board after giving away 5 rounds to Na'Vi. HellRaisers win 1, and now they need to string rounds together. If they lose this one and get eliminated, their cash is so screwed they can't probably make it back on rifles before Na'Vi have drawn the game. This time the tag was successful, seized down to 20 HP, but Guardian gets revenge onto Adren and makes it a 4v5 in favor of the CTs already. Na'Vi with 2 players on long, trying to battle it out with Angel, who's down to 20 as well and needs to retreat. Kucha is now taking over a long cover. Doja is now committed to the B tunnels, something that we haven't seen at the earlier stages of the second half, where HellRaisers mainly was occupied with the A bomb side and middle, so they didn't care too much about the B tunnels. If Doja could sneak in there, would have been really cool for HellRaisers to have the CTs worry about the B bomb side while the terrorists attack A. Would have been really good, but HellRaisers can't wait any longer. 40 seconds on the clock. Guardian rings off that shot onto Moo. Makes it a 3v5. Now a 2v5. Now a 1v5. Thanks to Flamey. And another one by Guardian. Doja is all alone in middle. And now he creeps his way into the CT's lines. But it's way too late already. And C's won't peek that. He lets Edward peek and get that frag. 13-12. Na'Vi getting closer and closer. One round separating the two teams. What a great show. Oh, what a great match at hand. HellRaisers picked dust2. And they are supposed to win it if they, you know that Na'Vi is or tends to be good on dust2. And HellRaisers decided to pick their map against Na'Vi. Even though HellRaisers didn't play it for quite some time. Their last match was at the 22nd of April against Kick. So another skill level and a few weeks back. So there was a lot of time for HellRaisers to work on their strategies. They actually had a bootcamp-like situation. Because Adren and Moo moved to Kiev. And now everybody is living in the same city. So they can rather easily get together in probably the SLTV arena and train and practice their strategies. So far it didn't really show that it's successful, at least not on the terrorist side. They had a good CT half, but Na'Vi creeped in there on the later stages of the first half, and now it's HellRaisers' time to make something happen on the terrorist side. They have that A execution lined up. Everybody's coming from short, or maybe Angel and Doja could go through CT spawn. Or actually it's only Angel anymore. Doja will probably join his teammates on A short. Na'Vi flashing out, smoking out, getting ready for that A execution. Guardian doesn't hit that shot, and Adren hits his shots onto Zeus. Now Guardian makes up for the first shot, goes down to Adren, though it's a 3v3 situation. Edward fighting for CT spawn, holding control of that is crucial for the retake, and Zeus just takes point, runs into the blazing guns of Adren, and Edward with the refrag. It's a 2v2 situation. Edward is so low on HP though, and Kucha and Doja have everything covered. Kucha actually missed Flamey getting close, and Edward is coming in from behind. Now Kucha needs to stand against Edward, but he makes it happen with 11 HP. Edward gets both frags on the retake and makes it 13-13 together with Flamey, who's just defusing the bomb. Na'Vi are not out of those rounds, even though they are down 2 men. They suddenly jump onto the horse and just ride into the enemy lines. Blazing guns left and right. Good job by Na'Vi coming back into this game. Now HellRaisers forced it up, and it seems like I kind of get not post-traumatic stress syndrome, but I get flashbacks of the old HellRaisers when they just decided to buy up every single round, and now they're doing the same. They only had 3 rifles at the start, and they got decimated to Doja and Moo only. The bomb got dropped as well, and the CTs fall back into the defensive positions. Everything worked out perfectly on that aggressive push. And now they leave Doja and Moo to slowly but surely recapture every single position that they have lost to the CTs. And at the same time, they need to figure out a way to open up. And it's not going to happen. Seized and Flamey will eliminate the terrorists and make it 14-13 in favor of Na'Vi. Now the terrorists are running out of money, and they're going for Tech 9 for Angel. But nothing more, I believe. Few nades to at least get a minor execution going. Moo already hit by the AWPs in the hands of Edward and Guardian. Now the CTs with the double AWP setup. The terrorists had one good round with that AWP setup, but they quickly fell short against the CTs, and now their economy is completely screwed. And Kucha is a lonely man with his Tech 9. He gets that headshot onto Edward, gets another one onto Zeus, turns it into a 3v1 situation, and he's a little bit worried about his back and turns away, runs away. Zeus has him covered in the end. 15-13, 2 match points for Na'Vi to close this game out. Can they make it, or will HellRaisers take us to another overtime? I myself am casting quite a lot of overtime, so you have to look through the 99 damage arena matches. There have been so many overtimes and 3 map games. Now look at How to Not Boost featuring Zeus and company. Guardian was in there as well. And now we can see how you set up short execution, short aggressive execution. Nade into B short. Zeus lines up that flash grenade to help Guardian out in case Guardian runs into any trouble. Now look at that! Guardian with the double kill onto Angel, and Moo is going down as well. 3v5 already, and this turned out perfectly for Na'Vi. That setup paid off, even though they couldn't have planned it that way. Edward with another frag onto Edren. Kucha and Doja are the last man standing for HellRaisers. And, well, Doja finds himself alone on short. Kucha holds on to the A bomb side, A long. But the CTs have everything covered already. And as soon as they spot any of the HellRaisers team members or the bomb, will be over. Kucha with the frag onto Zeus. Now the CTs know that there's one at A long, so the likelihood of the other one being either on middle or short is very, very high, and the CTs are going for the rotation already while Kucha takes out Guardian. It seems like HellRaisers are still in the fight. They're still kicking and screaming, trying to keep themselves in the game. Now 2v3 situation. Kucha doesn't find his third frag. It's Doja alone against 3 CTs, and they know where he's at. They know that he's on the platform, and C's will take him out 16-13 in favor of Na'Vi in the end. They prevailed with a good CT streak of 5 rounds. The Terrorists came back with this double AWP setup, but sadly they couldn't prevail, and the CTs came right back into the driving seat. Good job by Na'Vi, not letting loose on the grip of the steering wheel in this matchup. So we will close off the stream in a second. Congratulations to Na'Vi to 2 wins today.